See, as some of you know, I'm working on becoming the Sorcerer Supreme, a master of the mystic arts. Hopefully, one of the most powerful sorcerers in America.
Okay, Molly, Paul is one of those smooth talkers. All right, he's one of those smooth talkers, and it's best to just kick him right then. Don't give him a chance to talk, because he's one of them smooth talkers. He'll talk you into selling your own goddamn mother. You know, he's one of them smooth talkers, so you just kick him right then, boom. As soon as you see him, bam, out you go. Because he's got them smooth words, and unfortunately, a lot of people are influenced by a smooth talker. I hate to admit that, but it's true.
It's true. It's true.
All right, for example, okay, the other day, some trolls were alluding to the fact that my looks give me the appearance of a person that might not be so bright. My actual looks do. Now, I don't know that. I you know, there's no way I could know that. Okay, but there was some trolls out there saying that my actual physical appearance gives me the appearance of an individual that is not quite so bright. I don't know. I don't know how I'm perceived to others, you know. So I have to listen to what other people say and then just kind of gauge it from there. You know, I know that, you know, some people are intimidated by me because they told me so. But you know,
Anyway, let's get into it.
Wow.
But you know, this is a first, hearing that my actual physical appearance is that of somebody who's special needs. I've never heard that before. All right, do you agree with that sentiment, or are the trolls just another lie? Is it another lie by the trolls?
So YouTube, which sits there and touts being a pro-American alternative to YouTube, is nothing of the kind. And it sure is fact not favor of freedom of speech. I'm sitting here looking at a hate channel on YouTube dedicated to yours truly. So apparently YouTube thinks it's okay to bash that evil Vonhelton guy, but don't you say one word about Islam, or by God, we'll remove your videos and we'll ban your account right fucking now. Isn't that right, YouTube? Yeah, it is. Because I got your own emails. Let me tell you what was said. All right.
This country. I am out of here. See ya. You think I'm going to stay here and die for a country that laughs at me? I go into a fucking hangout and people are fucking laughing at me and me serving in the Cold War, trying to fucking keep you guys from speaking Russian. Fuck you. You can fend for your own goddamn selves against the fucking monsters. Because I'm not going to defend your ugly asses. Not a goddamn one of you. I did my time. And I'm not going to do it again. I go into hangouts and I get yelled at and laughed at and ridiculed because I served in the Cold War. Fuck you. Fuck you. Are you speaking Russian right now, motherfucker? If you aren't, you probably better kiss my ass. But see, you don't give a shit because you got your fucking head shoved so far up your ass, you're fucking inhaling fumes. Or you got it shoved in the sand so goddamn much, you're fucking spitting sand out of your goddamn mouth. Why don't you wake the fuck up? So yes, my happy ass is out of here at the first available fucking opportunity. I have no intentions of staying here, and I'm sure as fuck not going to defend a bunch of people that sit there and laugh at me in a fucking Google Hangout. Fuck you. I already served my country. I already did my stint. My dealing with that is over. From now on, I'm going to get my ass out of here. I'm going to get my kids taken care of, get me a job in some foreign country somewhere, raise my kids right, have me a nice home, hopefully a nice wife, and just live out my life. And if the monsters get me, well, then the monsters will just have to fucking get me, because I'm sure as fuck not going to stay here. Because if I stay here, it's going to be fucking martial law, and I do not want my kids growing up in tyranny. I just don't. Sorry about your fucking luck. Anyway, I just thought I'd do a little mini rant and let you know where my mind is at, because I'm hardcore about this shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here, because I can see what's coming down the road. And if you can't see it, that's on you, brother. Stick your happy ass right here and get your ass put in a fucking FEMA camp. Go right ahead, because I'm not sticking around.
Where's he going? Nowhere. Where you going, buddy? Nowhere.
I got some splaining to do. Anyway, let's get into it.
You know, but see, to those of us that came from the Arma Sagittarius, it's like, no, that shit wasn't there before. This is new. This is new. This is wild. This is amazing. I mean, it really is amazing for me. All right, for me. You know, I can't speak for anybody else, but this is amazing for me. And no, it did not exist. I assure you, it did not exist. Not in my timeline. Not from the Arma Sagittarius, not that I remember, but you know, we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty on this thing, because it's just amazing. It is literally amazing. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
And it sure is fact, not favor of freedom of speech. I'm sitting here looking at a hate channel on YouTube dedicated to yours truly. So apparently YouTube thinks it's okay to bash that evil Vonhelton guy, but don't you say one word about Islam, or by God, we'll remove your videos and we'll ban your account right fucking now. Isn't that right, YouTube? Yeah, it is. Folks, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, that pisses me off more than when my nation is falsely accused of doing something that they didn't do. That will piss me off quicker and faster than anything that you can think of, short of hurting my kids. But aside from hurting my kids, don't fuck with my nation. Don't lie about what my nation did. And what I want to address is a prevailing lie that's out there that I myself have gotten into arguments over on numerous occasions. And it just, you know, I get into arguments with people and I tell them no, and they ignore me because of the prevailing winds, if you will, that's out there. Because they listen to those prevailing winds. See, there's this false dichotomy that a chorus of voices is always right. No, it's not. In fact, one could argue that it's the still small voice in the corner or in the shadows that you don't hear that is a lot of times right. So, being the mouthpiece that I am, and being the news correspondent that I am, I'm going to dispel one of these American myths, one of these attacks on my nation, because it is an attack on my nation. It's an attack, and as a real American, when you attack my nation, you are attacking me. All right? Unless you got damn good evidence for what you're saying out of your fucking mouth, you best get off my nation. All right? But see, there's a large group of people out there that get their jollies off of dissing America. You know, the era that we live in right now is Bash America era. And it's really interesting, too, because America is the only bastion of freedom left. We're it. Like it or not. You know, you can get pissed at me all you want. The truth of the matter is that America is the only bastion of freedom left. Every other nation on earth is government controlled. Every single fucking one of them. Name me one nation that isn't government controlled aside from the United States. Great Britain? Nope, government control. France? Nope, government control. Germany? Nope, government control. Japan? Nope, government control. Every nation on earth is government control. Now the Muslims, they're kind of an interesting situation because their governments are religious based, but it's still government control. It's still a control of a very few people over the masses. So America is the only thing out here that truly represents freedom to the rest of the world. And so that's why it's bashed. That's why it's hated. That's why people are jealous. Other nations are jealous. Other nations' people are jealous. It's because America truly is the only legitimate bastion of freedom out here. It's it. That's true. All right, so it's popular right now to bash America, particularly with now that we have a real American president. Understand, folks, that every president we had before this, except for Ronald Reagan, Abraham Lincoln, and John Fitzgerald Kennedy, were all puppets of fucking Rockefeller and Rothschild. Well, G-Bon, how do you know? Because Abraham Lincoln, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, and Ronald Reagan were shot. That's how I know. That's how I know they weren't puppets of Rockefeller and Rothschild, because they were shot. I have suddenly found out that Huge Tube, UGE Tube, in other words, Utah Gun Exchange, is what UGE is short for, is not pro-American after all. Apparently, if you bring out facts that Islam attacked America in 1776, and that we're still technically at war with Islam, and that Muslims are here because their holy book tells them to be here to take over the United States, well, then you are just fucking evil, and you get your videos taken down and threatened with being banned. Isn't that amazing? So YouTube, which sits there and touts being a pro-American alternative to YouTube, is nothing of the kind. And it sure is fact not favor of freedom of speech. I'm sitting here looking at a hate channel on YouTube dedicated to yours truly. So apparently YouTube thinks it's okay to bash that evil Vonhelton guy, but don't you say one word about Islam, or by God, we'll remove your videos and we'll ban your account right fucking now. Isn't that right, YouTube? Yeah, it is, because I got your own emails. Let me tell you what was said. All right. Greetings, YouTube content creator, contributor, excuse me. Unfortunately, your video was reported. Oh, who? Reported by who? Oh yeah, a bunch of fucking trolls. A bunch of fucking trolls reported it. Get it right, YouTube. A bunch of fucking trolls reported it. And after they reviewed it, this is them talking, after they reviewed it, it fell against one or more of our community guidelines. Oh, the community guidelines that says a 7th century cult has more fucking rights than I do? That community guideline? And that anybody with evidence that proves that Islam is here to take over the United States is going to get their videos removed? Or get possibly banned because of it? What are you hiding, YouTube? A supposedly pro-American alternative to YouTube? Why are you hiding the fact that Islam was recently discovered plotting a 30-year plan to take over the United States? But by God, we can't tell the people about that. We can't tell the people that the Muslim Brotherhood had a 30-year plan to take over the United States. Oh, no, 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 no. We can't tell people that. Because if we tell them that the Muslims are here to take us over, oh my God, we're just the most evil and vile fucking thing on the planet. Aren't we huge, too? You supposedly pro-American alternative to YouTube. You're pro-American about as much as my big toe. You are a scam. You are a lie. In fact, I wouldn't doubt if you were hired by YouTube to take all patriotic Americans off of YouTube and onto an alternative source where nobody goes. How many people go to YouTube anyway? Yeah, not very many. Pretty sure opinions are still legal, but I better check. It's the thought police on the internet. I tell you what, man, every time I turn around, oh, that's hate speech. That's not good. You can't, we're going to ban you. We're going to block you. We're going to get rid of you. You know, so I better check, make sure that my opinions are still allowed on the internet, because some people's opinions, I don't get no opinion. They're allowed to sit there and talk shit about me for years, literally. But when I go to defend myself or try to give my opinion, I ain't allowed to say nothing. What a load of shit that is. But nevertheless, that's happened quite a few times, and way too often. And that needs to be fixed too. The only thing that's going to fix it, though, is a high-powered lawyer, and I don't have enough for a high-powered lawyer. I got enough for a lawyer, but I don't have enough for a high-powered lawyer, which is kind of a downer. But anyway, just talk this time, so let's get into it.
Move into my mom's house? Are you nuts?
Folks, how do you define the ultimate in stupidity? Because I believe I found it. I believe I have found the ultimate in stupidity. And of course, I'll let you all decide for yourselves, but I believe I found it. and it didn't take me long to find. That's the funny part about it. It didn't take me long at all.
I'm not going to spoil it. Okay, I don't want to spoil it, but this video really got me going as far as Mandela effect. This has got to be the premier Mandela effect for me. Okay, might not be for anybody else, but for me, this is the #1 primo Mandela effect, bar none. Okay, but I don't want to spoil it. But now. I know there's going to be the usual people from this reality, this paradigm, that are going to say, shit's always been there. Vonhelton's crazy. But see, to those of us that came from the arm of Sagittarius, it's like, no, that shit wasn't there before. This is new. This is new. This is wild. This is amazing. I mean, it really is amazing for me. All right, for me. I can't speak for anybody else, but this is amazing for me. And no, it did not exist. I assure you, it did not exist. Not in my timeline, not from the arm of Sagittarius, not that I remember. But we're going to get down to the nitty gritty on this thing, because this is just It's just amazing. It is literally amazing. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
And when I see that shit going on with my own goddamn eyes, and then nobody wants to talk about it, nobody wants to say it on it, because they're fucking black, then that pisses me off. That's called counter-racism, or opposite racism, and it's just as fucking wrong as regular racism, in my humble opinion. And I'm tired of seeing white folk getting talked to like dogs, which I've seen it happen with my own eyes, and it happens in Cincinnati, Ohio. They fucking run the streets like goddamn wild dogs, running with this fucking gangbanger shit, and this fucking other bullshit. And nobody wants to say jack squat, sitting there using their own fucking nigger word, and but if a white person or an Indian like myself or somebody else says it, oh, it's the worst thing in the world. Well, fuck you. When the niggers stop using the N-word, I'll stop using it, goddammit. And that doesn't make me racist. So fuck y'all.
I'm a real estate lawyer, not a criminal lawyer, okay? You would have to ask a criminal lawyer that shit.
Never to be one without controversy. I recently came to BitChute because I was driven off of YouTube because of people like this wonderful gentleman, 55 Jones Deal, whose real name is Aaron Gray, and who by his own admission is an internet terrorist, who gets people fired from their jobs, he gets people's kids taken away, he gets people's marriages broken up, and he loves it. He admits it. Okay, this is not somebody that's denying any of this. He enjoys it. He enjoys going to people who talk about Sandy Hook and terrorizing the fuck out of them. So BitChute, if you're going to side with a terrorist over your content creator, me, as I stated quite clearly, I will sue. Okay, I have no choice. I have to sue. Okay, if you're going to side with a terrorist over a content creator, first of all, that doesn't make any damn sense, because this terrorist is not going to make you any fucking money. Your content creators is who makes you money. But if you're going to side with this man, side with this terrorist, who is currently harassing one of your content creators, and you're going to side with him over your content creators, then you don't deserve to be a business. Period. End of story. This person is a piece of garbage. Okay, he terrorizes people. I've been sitting here waiting for Discus to ban this person. They haven't done it. Why? Why, Discus? Why haven't you banned somebody that is harassing your content creators? Why? Why haven't you done it? BitChute, why haven't you done it? Why is this person gone? Him and his buddies from YouTube are harassing me as we speak. Is harassment allowed on your website? It's not supposed to be. According to your own terms of service, harassment is supposed to be wrong. So why is this person allowed to make threats to me? Why is this person allowed to threaten to get my account banned? Why? When all I'm doing is expressing my freedom of speech, BitChute, why is that? Explain that to me, because my lawyer would love to hear about it. Anyways, though, we're going to get into this because this individual is indeed a terrorist, and Sandy Hook is indeed a hoax. Fellowship of the Minds says Sandy Hook is indeed a hoax. 6 signs that the school was closed before the massacre. The alternative media have blogged and made countless YouTube videos on what Wolfgang Hubig calls things that don't make sense about the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting massacre of 20 first graders and 6 adults on December 14, 2012 in Newtown, Connecticut. Now, let me stop right there. No one, especially me, would make fun of people who really died. Okay? That is sick. That is wrong. That is the lowest of the low. My video is not to make fun of dead people. My video is to point out the fact that no one died. It is not making fun of dead people. Okay, let's get that clear before we go any further with this video. I am not making fun of dead people because nobody fucking died, and I'm going to prove that nobody died, and I'm going to use the government's own documents to prove it. Nobody died. Alright, but see, you got people out there that are perpetuating this hoax because they're getting money from it. Okay, it's all about money.
And we're going to get into that too. And it's going to be fucking awesome, dude. It is. It's going to be fucking awesome. In fact, I need to pull some stuff up here so that I can tell you what I'm unboxing. Because I know some of the info, but I don't want to, I don't want to tell you the wrong shit, right? That's a bad thing. So let's see here. There we go. Okay, now I got the shit right there in front of me. Okay, so now we're good. All right, so we're gonna do an unboxing video. We're gonna get this motherfucker done. We're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it great. Unboxing videos. Everybody loves an unboxing video. Okay, I don't know anybody, even YouTube would love an unboxing video. Okay, because nobody, and I mean nobody, hates an unboxing video unless you're a fucking hater. And that's it. That's the only possible explanation. Because most people I know love unboxing videos, okay? I don't know of anyone that doesn't. Unless, like I said, they're a lifelong troll or a lifelong hater. So, without further ado, let's get into it. See, as some of you know, I'm working on becoming the Sorcerer Supreme, the master of the mystic arts. Hopefully one of the most powerful sorcerers in America. And in my pursuit of that, certain things have occurred. Every spell, every incantation, everything that I've done up to this point has worked flawlessly, 100%, except when it comes to women or money. For some reason, those spells are not working, and I don't know why. But I have an idea. I received this as a gift. Alright, I received this as a gift. And it kept breaking on me. In fact, there's pieces falling off of it right now. For some reason, it keeps coming, it keeps fraying. Okay, notice the pieces here. It keeps fraying. And I'm like, that's odd, because this is to protect me, but yet it keeps coming apart. Why? Well, I have a theory. See, I found out that the person that made this is hanging out with the trolls, haters, and naysayers. So who's to say that something couldn't have been put on this to hinder me from getting a woman or getting financial relief? And that's why the gods kept making it come apart. It's a theory, I don't have any concrete proof of it. The only concrete proof I have is that the person that made this is indeed hanging out with the trolls, haters, and naysayers. So, what I have done Alrighty, had to take a trip to the men's room and get some other things done. So anyway, I'm back. I want to start this by saying that I'm unsure about something. See, as some of you know, I'm working on becoming the Sorcerer Supreme, the master of the mystic arts. Hopefully one of the most powerful sorcerers in America. And in my pursuit of that, certain things have occurred. Every spell, every incantation, everything that I've done up to this point has worked flawlessly, 100%, except when it comes to women or money. For some reason, those spells are not working, and I don't know why. But I have an idea. I received this as a gift. Alright, I received this as a gift. And it kept breaking on me. In fact, there's pieces falling off of it right now. For some reason, it keeps coming, it keeps fraying. Okay, notice the pieces here. It keeps fraying. And I'm like, that's odd, because this is to protect me, you know, but yet it keeps coming apart. It keeps coming apart. Why? Well, I have a theory. See, I found out that the person that made this is hanging out with the trolls, haters, and naysayers. So who's to say that something couldn't have been put on this to hinder me from getting a woman or getting financial relief? And that's why the gods kept making it come apart. It's a theory, you know. I don't have any concrete proof of it. The only concrete proof I have is that the person that made this is indeed hanging out with the trolls, haters, and naysayers. So, what I have done is I ordered me one in my colors, no less. So I can get it off of here. Maybe. There we go. So there's mine in my colors, red and black. And so I'm going to wear that one. Alright, y'all. Like I said, an unboxing video to do. And I'm going to get the right tool for the right job here. Hooah! Yes. Custom made knife. Custom made for yours truly. Made out of solid bone.
Only Depend gives you the look, fit, and feel of real underwear, featuring a comfortable cotton-like fabric and a masculine elastic waistband that creates a natural brief-like fit. Try Depend Real Fit Briefs for men and get the confidence of our best protection.
Anyways, I just thought that I would get on here and brighten your day. Yes, Cynthia says, you have enough proof to put those trolls away for a very long time. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have their own spiel against them. I got them right here saying that they contacted my mother and got them to quit, got her to quit hiring people to clean my house so that they could call CPS and tell them my house was dirty. I'm looking at the video right here. It's called Real Vonhelton Unfit Father. So I'm reading the comment right here. So do I. Alice's mother finally quit paying people to clean his trailer so they are living in filth. They contacted my mother and convinced her to stop hiring people to clean my house so that they could call CPS, tell CPS my house was dirty, and get my kids taken away. These motherfuckers are terrorists, domestic terrorists. That right there is absolute proof that these motherfuckers are domestic terrorists. But is anything being done? Well, no. No, of course not. But yeah, they're right there basically admitting that they called Mama, which they do. Told her to stop hiring people to clean my house so that they could call CPS and get my kids taken away. Now, if that doesn't piss you off, nothing will. Because that's just flat out evil. Here I am sick in the bed, and they call Mom and tell them not to have somebody clean the house for me while I'm sick so that they could call CPS out here and take my kids. If that doesn't sicken you, then you're not a human being. You're not a human being. Period. Anyways, as I desperately tried to scab off of there, there we go. Breathe, let it breathe, let it breathe. Alright, y'all. Like I said, got me an unboxing video to do. And we're going to get the right tool for the right job here. Hooah! Yes. Custom made knife. Custom made for yours truly. Made out of solid bone. Now we're going to get the object in question here. Oh boy, this is a big son of a bitch, isn't it? Look how big this motherfucker is, man. It's a good sized son of a bitch. Alright, let's go on ahead and do it to it, Pruitt. We're going to fucking siesta forever. Come on and sing along. Siesta forever. All night long. All night, yeah. All night long. All night, yeah. All right. All right, people. All right. And there it is. Well, part of it anyway. All right. I'm gonna have to set this level because I sure don't want to fall out. All right. Yeah. Oh, look out. All right. It is the Thrustmaster Ferrari racing wheel, the Red Legend Edition. Yes, my favorite colors, red and black, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you try to get this wheel anywhere else, it's yellow. Get away, buddy. It's yellow and black. Yeah, it is. So I have a special Red Legend Edition, and these wheels can sell upwards of, what is it? I think it was $150 to $350 in some cases, depending on what wheel you get, how what kind of accessories you get, etc. And I got this for a song, brother. I got this for less than half price. So the gods are looking out for me. The gods have blessed me with a steering wheel for half of the cost. And it ended up being cheaper than the one I initially was going to buy off of Amazon. Because I didn't buy this off of Amazon.
This video really got me going as far as Mandela effect. This has got to be the premier Mandela effect for me. Okay? Might not be for anybody else, but for me, this is the #1 primo Mandela effect, bar none, okay?
You know, beware when people say you need help, folks, because whenever anybody gets into the media and says they need help, quote unquote, that is code for you are a fucking nutter and you need to be locked up and pumped full of drugs till you start drooling out of the corner of your mouth. Okay? That's what they need help in the media means, okay? Don't be deceived, all right? Don't be deceived.
Call the cops, Paulie. I'm gonna beat your ass, fucker. Call the cops. And then when you show up in court, your ass is mine, motherfucker. I'm begging you to take me to court. Please, take me to court, fucker. I'll beat your ass right in front of the cops. I don't care. I'll beat your ass right in the fucking courtroom. Come on, Paulie. Come on, Paulie. Call the cops on me. I'm gonna beat your ass, fucker. I'm gonna beat your ass, fucker. I'm gonna beat your ass, motherfucker. And I'm gonna enjoy it. I may do it right there in the courtroom in front of the judge.
You know why? Because you suck at being a father, and that's why you're so fucking jealous of me. It's because my kids are growing up, they're being nurtured, they're being enthralled, they're being exonerated, and you are a fucking shit-ass father who lays drunk all the fucking time and wants to sit there and bitch at me because I spend time with my kids. Well, fuck you, asshole. Fuck you. We got video of Lobster Dance drunk off her fucking ass while her kid's in the background with nobody attending her. And as soon as I get her fucking docs, I'm calling CPS on her fat ass. Believe it, bitch. You're gonna lose your kid. Believe it. As soon as I get your fucking docs, and I'll get them. Because I know I ain't the only person you pissed off. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there you pissed off.
Anyways, as I desperately try to get... Oh, there it goes. As I try to get that scab off of there we go. Let it breathe, let it breathe, let it breathe. Alright. C-bar, some women are obsessed with teeth. I don't know why that is, but it's a woman thing apparently. There are some women, not all, but some, that are extremely obsessed about a man's teeth. I actually Googled that shit. I actually looked that shit up. Because I didn't believe it either. I thought, well, this has got to be some kind of gag. It's not a gag. There are women out there that are obsessed with men's teeth. It's kind of like a foot fetish, only it's teeth, right? But they're obsessed with men's teeth. Okay, and so obviously this individual is expressing that kind of psychosis. Folks,
folks, if you want to find out what really is going on in Washington, D.C., and what's really going on in the world, there's only one person that's going to give you that truth, and that's me. You're not going to get it from Alex Jones. You're not going to get it from David Icke. In fact, Alex Jones and David Icke here lately have been wrong on everything. Folks, you're only going to get the truth from me. And unfortunately, the only way you're going to get that truth is you're going to have to head over to Bidney. Alright? Because you're not going to get it here. 10 years of being abused by trolls creating sock accounts here on YouTube and using and claiming that harassment, slander, defamation, and libel are freedom of speech issues when they are anything but. Have nothing to do with freedom of speech at all. They're crimes. Crimes are not free speech, dumbasses. But anyway,